Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to another Frolfcenter interview series. Today's December 17th, 2020. I'm Austin Lytle, joined here with everybody's favorite Adam and Cody. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing well, sir. Doing well. Right off the top, we got to give away this rock from last week. It is the Rasta foiled glow rock from Southern National to the Skeet Science Ski.
Oh, yeah.
We asked you guys to give us a picture of you with a fish, and Mr. Mike Fortner sent us our favorite right here with an actual bass. It doesn't look huge, but we really liked the picture. So, Mr. Fortner, hit us up, and we're going to get this off in the mail to you. Just shoot us a message. This week we are going to give away.
Congrats, Mr. Fortner.
Absolutely. We got a Fierce. We got a Paige Pierce Fierce to give away. We want you. Just Cody, you want to tell them? I'm sorry, this was your thing, wasn't it?
It's all good. So we're giving away Paige Pierce disc right there. Sweet swirly goodness with the purple stamp. And okay, so post your Christmas and tag Frolfcenter Magazine or put it on our page. But post it, tag Frolfcenter Magazine, and you could win a Paige Pierce signature.
Fierce. Yeah.
Oh, and hey, I'm Cody.
Yeah. Cool. All right, we're gonna get right into it. Our next guest is an upcoming.
Wait, the weather report. Wait.
Oh, jeez, boys. Yeah, let's go to Pat with the weather.
This is Pat with your Buffalo Frolfer weather update. Mostly just cold, a little bit of snow, but it's cold.
Correct. Correct. It is absolutely cold. So guys, we're going to introduce our guest tonight. He is an upcoming disc golfer from North Carolina. He just made $1,000 for winning a B tier. He just re-signed with Discraft. Let us welcome Mr. Philip Bartholomew.
Hey, what up,
Hey,
Phil?
there he is.
Let me get him on the big screen here.
Good to see y'all.
You too, Philip. Man, thanks for coming on so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Right on.
Sorry, my mic.
There we go.
So, dude, again, thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations on the win this weekend. Wearing sunglasses, of course. Thank you. You're not on the wall of shame. He's off the wall of shame. And clearly you're drinking a nice little Corona Light.
Of course, yeah.
No
Tis the season.
It's the season. That's right.
Oh, man. So, for everybody who's never met you, knows nothing about you, tell us about your first disc golf experience. What brought you to play the game? You know, who were you with? What were you throwing?
All right, yeah. My first disc golf experience was probably, let's say, 2006, maybe 2007, somewhere in there, middle school.
Okay.
Out with some neighborhood kids. Little did I know we lived near a disc golf course growing up my whole life. It was like a small 18-hole par 54 course. So it's called Kentwood. It's the most played disc golf course in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And to my knowledge, I never knew it existed until I was like 13 years old. But yeah, that was the first experience. Just throwing like a DX Beast. And I just played there for, God, I don't even know how long. And became, obviously pretty good at disc golf, and then just kind of went on from there. Who was I playing with? Just a bunch of random people. I don't think any of them played disc golf anymore. I'm the only one that stuck it out. But yeah, that was the beginning for me in 2007 and 2012. I think I went professional, and now here we are in 2020.
Yeah.
Been a good journey.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you still play with anybody that you started playing with. What about your most recent round? Where was it?
Today I played at Diavolo, and I played with a bunch of good friends. The president of the Underground Disc Golf Club, Brad Clayton, and then probably my best friend on the whole planet, Corey Townsend, and our buddy TJ, who is he graciously I walked up to the disc golf course today, and they all gave me a disc. They're like, "Yeah, man, you throw Discraft here, have this comment and have this other disc," and I was like, "You guys are." But yeah, awesome. Just practice again.
So you said you took the leap to open in 2012. Is that when you decided that you were going to go pro, or how long did it take you to decide that you were like, all right, I'm going to take this serious and move it to the next level?
I think I was taking it serious since like 2009. I mean, I had Nico LaCastro as the background on my computer, as the whole my home screen, and I mean, I worship disc golf since I was introduced to it basically. So, in 4 or 5 years as a young adult, I would say, at 16, 17, I was well on my way to all I wanted to do was play disc golf. And then I actually won an A tier and advanced at a local tournament. I think it was the Dogwood in 2012. And then my first cash was in 2013. So I won one advanced tournament. I wasn't playing a whole lot. I didn't play a lot of like tournament rounds until just a couple years ago. Obviously had been 990 rated for a little while, but I always played like a couple tournaments a year, but played every single day. And the first I got to actually play 20 plus tournaments a year. I mean, that's an experience all in of itself.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's like right out of school, I'm assuming, right?
Well,
when you were available to play every weekend.
Yeah. I mean, I was just working. I had moved out of my house at 18 years old, so I was fending for myself, and was at 2015, 2016, 2017. Like those were years that disc golf just didn't fit in.
Right.
Although I love to play disc golf. I mean, I was talented then just as I am now, but I think it was good because the age, having to mature a little bit and understand how life works, kind of like mellowed me out and helped me mature as like a player rather than just my physical talents. Cause I've had those for a long time. Mentally, that just developed recently.
Yeah. I think we've got something later on about that. But so what's your favorite tournament you play every year?
Every year is the Matt Keats Memorial. It's in Durham. It's at it's a Forest Hills Park, so it's a temporary course. It's not a permanent course. And I've been playing that since I was like 14, probably.
Right.
And
is that your home? Is that was the course you were talking about?
When's that?
You said when you started playing.
No, that's in Raleigh.
That's Kenwood, and that's Raleigh. But
Kenwood, all right, yeah.
Yeah, this course is a Tim course, and so I played it as a kid, and a friend of mine, Matt Keats, he actually passed away, and so that was like the memorial tournament. So it used to be the Forest Hills Open, and now it's the Matt Keats Memorial at Forest Hills. So, it was a crazy event when I won it the year because I was rated 993. It was my 8th win, and there's all these statistics and. When Matt Keats had died, he was, when he played the tournament, he was 993 when he won it. It was his 8th. Wow. That's like the most special I've ever had. And so I just like playing there. It's a fun course, nonetheless.
Oh, yeah, dude.
For a good dude, too. So there's nothing wrong with that.
No, cheers to that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we definitely got some memorial tournaments down here in Atlanta. I look forward to every year just because they've been old friends and definitely want to keep the tradition going for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a particular win that stands out for you? I think we kind of almost touched base on 2 significant wins already.
Yeah, I think like the most significant win. I mean, that win at Matt Keats was pretty big. I mean, I beat some like good players that weekend, and going to sleep with the lead is like really hard.
Oh yeah.
The next day you have to like obviously perform, at your highest and make sure no one can beat you. Being a couple strokes back is almost all you have to do is play better than the guy ahead of you.
The only person you have to beat is the person in your head, honestly.
That's
But
right.
yeah,
Exactly right. But and so I think that's hard to sleep on. But I think my favorite win, and you were there at
Augusta, the A tier,
Oh, told us about this.
open. Yeah, we talked about it just a little while ago.
that was an awesome win. And I remember riding in the car with Dan Hastings on the way there and just talking to him about like, I was like, man, I think I can win. Like I'm pretty sure that I can do it. I was like, but I've never been here and I've never had this position. So like, I don't know how to feel about it. And so just like overcoming that, making those putts coming down the stretch, even like taking a bogey or a par on the last hole. I don't know if it was a bogey or par. It wasn't a good score. And then pushing into a playoff and then playing a 6-hole playoff and winning. I mean, that's like the most epic disc golf round of my life.
I almost knew you were going to say that. Maybe I asked that on purposely, but yeah, I very vividly remember. I qualified for the USDGC that year, so that tournament sticks out for me. But that was huge. I remember watching you. We played together in the first round, and I told these guys, I was like,
dude.
Yeah, we played the first 2 rounds. That's it.
That's right.
And I told these guys, I was like, I don't want to contribute like my driving him to be better in each round, but like I felt like he was playing like he could beat me, and I was playing like I could beat him, and we were just consistently like battling on every hole.
Dude,
that's
done.
Yeah, and that's just fun golf, That's how it's played. I enjoy that game of golf.
Yeah, I like playing with better players, obviously, and like I don't want to just play with a bunch of people I know I'm going to beat. I want to play with people that are going to push me to play better, and have the best round of my life, and that feels so. You should always go challenge the best player at the course because that's how you get better.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We had a viewer comment here. Brad Clayton says his play at the USDGC last year was badass. So where were you stuck? Where were you stuck when the rain hit?
What's that?
He was talking about your USDGC performance. Was that the rain? That rained real hard, didn't it?
No, they said last year, 2019.
Oh, I'm sorry, last year, not this year. My bad. I'm already
Phil came in like the top 20, right?
I feel like this is the after season at this point. So I keep thinking last year was
No, 16th.
16th.
Yeah, top 20, dude. That's impressive as fuck.
Yeah. And that kind of leads into this too, because you've been on a tear. You just re-signed with Discraft like this week, is that right?
Yeah, within the past week.
And what any changes to what's going on for you? Is it an upward move, lateral move, re-sign, exact, or? It's
a re-sign on the tour team with a better contract than I had last year. And I mean, honestly, that was a family decision from Discraft. I mean, obviously, this past year, if you look at my statistics, I didn't do much. Obviously, COVID was a big proprietor of that, but I'd laid low, and coming off of 2018, I toured the first half of the year and was with a new bag, and so I obviously was uncomfortable and throwing brand new discs on courses I've never played. But if you look at the end of the year, I've had a really good year. I averaged like 1030 for like 5 months, and like that was the spring into this next year, and I was like, this next year is going to be huge for me. I'm going to play a bunch of tournaments really well. I'm already on like kind of a momentum swing, and then everything came to a halt, and so that was obviously affected me. And so to get put back on the tour team for another year and to be respected enough to get that is like awesome. So like I said, 2021, now that we're coming up to 2021, this is my new year.
What's going to happen? What are the changes going to be? Like, what are you doing different this year?
Well, for first this year, I have been like lifting weights. I didn't think that would be a good idea with disc golf just because it can affect your timing, which it has. And there's a lot of things that I was frowning on with trying to build muscle and bulk while you're trying to play disc golf, but watch some really good disc golfers do that. And I was curious to see how it would affect me. Also, I would just like to improve my health. So, being jacked is also just another perk. So
for sure.
That's one thing. That's a big change. And I mean, for, disc golf's sake, like tournaments, I'm looking to play about 30 events the next year. Mostly B tiers with A tiers sprinkled in. And then obviously maybe 3 to 4 to 5 disc golf pro tour events. I don't think I'm going to tour this year per se. I think I have a very good opportunity to be able to set myself up for, I don't know, more of a future in disc golf. And touring's good for some people and not right for other people. And I would love to tour, but I don't think I'm in a position to do that, in my best ability. Where I can,
right, you can't take the stress of what's going on out on the road and expect to do well. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and I mean, if there's a more profitable way of doing disc golf and promoting disc golf, then I think you should take that route rather than just. I mean, going on tour is the dream; it always is. But there's better ways to do it sometimes, and I think I found a path that is better for the community, better for me, and better for Discraft. So that's what I'm looking forward to in 2021.
That's awesome to hear. Is this going to be the most events you've played in the year, you think, this year? Is this going to be your most output, really?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're looking at it, I don't know what I did in 2018. I did a lot in 2018.
Okay.
20, maybe it might have been 30 events. It's probably like 28. So I think
about right. About at the max, right?
I think 30 weekends out of the year is like what I'm looking to do. 25 is a definite. I don't want to play any less than 25 tournaments. That's like half the year. When I want to play at least 2 tournaments a week or a month, maybe 3. I think it's good to let your body recuperate though. So if there's an off weekend, hey, that's fine.
Less rounds, better ratings a lot of the time too.
I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, that can definitely when you're.
I'm just too addicted to tournament golf to lay off.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that's my problem.
No, I get that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I just enjoy playing like tournaments with the boys.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I'll go out and play ball golf every other weekend. Weighs $20. Fuck it.
Yeah. So how far away are you going to travel this year? Like, do you have anything like marquee lined up that you're definitely going to?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to Declo in Michigan.
Okay.
I want to go to Vermont. I want to do the Green Mountain Championship.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
There's a few other disc golf pro tours that I'm considering. In the next few years, not this year, but within the next few years, I want to go back to Arizona. I think that's like the most cool place that I've ever gone. It's laid back. It's beautiful. It's a desert. I mean, it's a surreal place to be in because you can drive an hour and a couple directions and see just completely different, views of Arizona. So that's one of my destinations. But I mean, for this year, like driving wise, I mean, we're talking like 12-hour trips.
Cool.
I got a close buddy moving to Delaware here pretty soon. Just in time for the Delaware Disc Golf Championships.
That would be a cool tournament to go to.
I think I might be doing that one.
Well, here, I'll consider that. Maybe we can bunk up together.
I mentioned it to you. You're on the way.
All right.
There it is. There it is.
So we have a viewer question, and it's do you have a favorite course in Metro Atlanta or Georgia?
That's where most of us are from. So
besides IDGC.
I like Langley Pond. I don't know if that's. I think that's.
It's like on the border. It's South Carolina, but
that's the only course I played in Georgia.
Oh,
Okay.
So
South
or
Carolina,
close
but
to.
yeah. Close
we
to
got to get you down here.
I know. I
Yeah.
mean, the invite. I don't have anything going on. Whenever you guys are open. No, but
all right, buddy.
So I actually live in Durham now. I just moved up here from Atlanta
Nice.
last year, so I'm glad to have all these Durham, Raleigh folks on that we've been having. So I did some digging and diving about your rating and how you played through the years. Would you like to tell us about 2011 to 2012? It looks like you went from like a 930 rated player to a 992 rated player. Within a year, and you didn't really play any tournaments in between then. Was that just training or?
Yeah, like I said. So what do we say in 2000? What were the years again?
I believe it was August 2011 to September 2012. Your only ratings update went from 933 to 992.
I obviously at that time I wasn't playing a lot of tournaments.
Yeah.
I think that year was just oh wait, no, that year was the year I was homeschooled in high school. I was homeschooled for ninth grade. I remember that now. I'm glad you brought that up. I haven't thought about this in a while, but so ninth grade, I was going from a middle school to a high school where all the kids that I went to middle school with, because it was a magnet school, they weren't going to the high school that I went to because they were all going to a magnet high school, and I was going to like regular wherever my location was. And so I was like, oh, I don't want to go to high school. My mom was like, I'll homeschool you. I'm like, cool. I didn't learn anything that year, but I learned how to play golf.
Oh yeah.
Literally, that's like the year that I think I got really good at disc golf. Just another level. It goes from being like this kid's pretty good at throwing the disc to like you're actually playing solid rounds through and through, because it's not easy being a 990,000 rated whatever golfer. And so that rating spike was totally because of the year off from school.
So she was good at physical education and not
I was
the
doing
other
a lot.
parts.
Straight A's.
I can dig it. I got all A's in PE.
Yeah.
So again, for those couple of years, it looks like you were in the 990s, doing really well. And then 2015 to 2016 hit, and you dropped down to like 950, 960, and you were floating in there for the year. What happened there? Is there anything you want to say you did wrong or right? Or
those were the years that I basically had moved out of my parents' house. I was like working at Chipotle, making $8.50 an hour.
Yeah.
I was working a lot at Chipotle. Yeah.
And so like there's zero drive to like be a professional disc golfer when you're like trying just to eat mac and cheese just to stay alive.
Yeah.
So that was just, I wasn't playing disc golf. I think I took a couple years, 2015, 16, definitely. I got injured late 2015 with like my buddy armbarred me in a wrestling match, and that was like right going into 2016. It was in December. That was not a good time. So I got injured pretty bad in that time. 2016 wasn't great, obviously. And 2015 and 2014, I was just not really playing disc golf. I was playing casually maybe, but not on a professional level at all. 2018, like that year that I decided to like dedicate my life to disc golf.
Yeah. Fast forward. So now we're 2018. What was the difference that you felt that you took over? Like, was it the dedication that took you to 1,000?
Yeah. I think there's a multiple factors driving me to like that 1,000 rated mark. But going through a nasty breakup, deciding that like, I didn't want to be a land surveyor for the rest of my life, and that like I love disc golf and I didn't care what happened, that I was going to be a professional disc golfer. That was the drive. And that was the very beginning of like the end, basically, where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Right.
But the road to 1,000 is a mental struggle. And, overcome by, being around the right people. Obviously, it's not a physical thing for me. I can throw the disc just fine. I throw the disc very well, but it's never a
You're muted.
stress and the stress of being able to compete at a high level. So, being around the right people, taking care of your body and just trying to practice in the right way. That's how I became, who I am today.
Did you just zoom in on your face?
Huh?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Well,
I can see it.
you.
Yeah,
You
I
can see
think
it? All right, cool. All right, whatever.
Austin has you.
All right, so if there's one thing you could improve on your game, like obviously your 1,000 rating, what's one thing you could improve? What would it be?
Oh, think we have a little bit of a communicate. Oh, there he goes. I'm assuming he'll be right back. He knows
So
what's
the,
going on.
the
We're
thing
fine.
I could improve most on my game is putting, I think.
Putting, and what would it take to take your putting skills to the next level? Just practice?
Yeah, just practice and really committing to a type of putt. I like to switch my putting style a little bit too much.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Actually, a fan of the show, Kevin Cogner, told me when I first started playing disc golf that if you were to ever, like when you pick up the disc and look at the basket, that is like your natural putting form.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you should do.
Ah.
But what is one thing you need to improve, Phil, in your disc golf game?
One thing to improve in my disc golf game.
What is one thing you want to improve in your disc golf game the most?
Like if I could magically wish it away, or
All right. So yeah. The next question: if you could duplicate one person's form on a certain shot, who would it be and what shot?
Paul Macbeth to throw every angle possible.
It's unreal. I kind of had a feeling of that. I was kind of hoping maybe for like a Paul Macbeth putt, but yeah.
I mean, even his putt is like insane. Because Paul Macbeth just controls the angle of the disc. I mean,
It's just it's so consistent every single time. The consistency is unmatched, and I think I agree. And it's something that everybody
I
wants.
don't think there's a better answer than that. Maybe Ricky Wysocki's forehand. I don't know.
That's what. Yeah, I mean, I think there's some better answers out there, like Chris Dickerson's step putt. I'd love to have that in my game.
Yep. No. Yeah. Absolutely. I
I
actually
don't hate on it.
need to get in the comments going like how many people actually step putt.
Yeah,
Because
None on our panel here, I don't think. Yeah.
I only step put outside like 60.
I think I'm the only one out of us that step putts.
Yeah, I don't even mess with that. It doesn't do anything for me. If I'm putting uphill real hard, there's a little hop that happens just from the oomph, but like it's not like I don't step every time. I don't jump at all.
step putt's like very, very specific movement. I don't think most people actually like step into it where
your weight's already gone by the time you release when you step putt. I feel like there's no oomph.
Yeah,
there's no way to,
the
like,
step
oomph-
putt's kind of cheating, honestly.
I play soccer, so it makes sense for me.
Step with chicken, Versola says. Thank you.
Oh,
God.
I love it.
All right, so what would if we're just gonna grab your bag right now? What is like the disc? Like, what is just the money disc in your bag right now?
All right. The money disc in my bag. I guess it depends on what kind of shot we're throwing, but I mean,
let's say this week, what have you just been just doing it exactly right every time?
What is the disc in your bag that you would go play a 2-round disc with?
I've been throwing the buzz a lot.
Disc round.
The buzz.
I've always I started throwing the Comet when I first picked up Discraft, and so that was like my jam for probably the past 2 years. I've only thrown the Comet I had like 4 Comets and 1 buzz in my bag, and right now I have 4 buzzes and 3 Comets. So the buzz has really been hitting recently. I think it's getting cold, and my fingers don't like the deep dish rim of the Comet, and so it's a touch thing where the buzz is a little more low profile. And I can just kind of put a little more, a little more behind it and not worry about, the torque factor of disc golf.
Are you a guy who buys all the same plastic and beats them in different, or buy a couple of different plastics in the buzzes?
In the buzzes, yeah, they're all ESP.
They're all ESP. Beat them in.
E1, but
Okay.
I prefer ESP in like those mid-range plastics for the buzz and the Comet. I tried the Elite Z or the Elite X Comet, and I think that beat up ESP Comet is just as flippy.
Yeah, you like it. It's fine. Yeah, exactly. What you
need. So I like the ESP plastic a lot.
Nice. What's the newest mold to make it in your bag?
I mean, I guess it would be the Zeus or the Raptor. One of those two is one of the newer molds, but I do throw a lot of old molds from Discraft too.
Okay.
Like the XS. I mean, I don't even think most people know what that is.
Yeah, would that be the weirdest disc in your bag, you think?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's not. To me, it's like
the special.
comfortable disc to put in your hand. But if you ask, like, you know what an XS is? Yeah, I mean, most people are gonna be like, no. And then XL is, but not an XS. So
Gotcha. Jay Kim says those sunglasses are a little weak there, Coach.
I gave Jay a lesson today, actually.
Oh, today?
Today,
Really?
yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow.
We worked together for a few hours. It was actually a really good lesson.
He turned on you pretty quick there.
Yeah, no, hey, look, that IS350 is a little weak too. You know, I think you can do better than just a Lexus. Come on, man.
Ooh, what are you doing?
Oh,
I got a GTS, a Toyota Celica.
Oh,
hell yeah.
zoom.
TR.
Hell yeah. Give me a mouse. My favorite question that I see in the viewer comments, though, is are you a Dookie or a Tar Heel?
I am not a Tar Heel at all.
You're a Dookie?
I'm a big Dookie. I watched the Duke game last night. That was the first Duke game I've watched in a long time. I have not kept up with Duke basketball recently, but I'm a big Dookie.
Okay. You're a big Dookie. I love how you just like took all the wind out of his sails by just saying that like that, so he can't even like retort. Like you've already taken the joke away.
Myself a Dookie. I mean, what else?
Yeah, you took the joke away. You nailed it. You literally preempted it. It's perfect.
All right.
And they are what they are.
They are what they are this year. It's all bad. It's all bad.
They're positive again. They're figuring it out.
So out of everybody throughout the years, who's had the most influence on your game, or who's influenced you the most?
I mean, I think there's like a lot of different people that impacted me at different times. I don't know if one was more than the other. You know, early in my game, I had a mentor, Joshua Wilson and Daniel Lynch, Carter Allen, like these people that were, you know, influencing a child how to play disc golf, that taught me how I throw today, that I literally teach people, you know, how to play disc golf now, you know, with the same thing they taught me. I mean, that's huge. I mean, there's other people. I mean, Dan Hastings and his wife like impacted me a bunch last year, just kind of showing me how to, you know, be a responsible person and you know, take care of yourself. I think that's actually really huge. Just to be able to perform at a high level constantly is to be in good shape and you know.
I messaged him today and asked him if he wanted to be on the show in February. So Dan, if you're watching, check your messages.
I'll make sure to give him a message.
Also, James Conrad.
Yeah, I need to come on.
Oh man. So okay, so who in the area of North Carolina, you know, Charlotte, you know, we play a lot of tournaments around here. Who's the next up and comer? Who's gonna really kill it in the next couple of years?
Let's see. In the area,
That little redhead kid out of South Carolina, Charleston area, he's pretty decent.
I'm not sure. I need a name. I don't know if I know who you're talking about. I
can't put a name with the face right now, but there's two kids down there in Charleston, like Ish. You know Ish Omar?
Mm-mm.
Ryan Omar?
No,
Charleston. You've never played Grand Central Station?
No, I don't think so.
Huck Central?
What do you think about Raven? You think Raven's gonna do it?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's gonna go do touring this year, and that's all. I mean, I think he'll do just fine. He's a really good golfer. I mean, Evan Smith, Matt Thompson. Do you guys know who Matt Thompson is?
No, we do not. Not yet.
Oh, you're gonna.
Okay. Oh yeah, there we go, right there.
Yeah, that's my. There it is, Matt Thompson, dude. That kid is freaking good, dude.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
he's just came out of nowhere. I mean,
Make sure somebody tags him in the comments for sure.
he hits up Dynamic Discs. They need to sponsor that kid. He's really good. I mean, obviously, I think Raven's going to do great on tour. But if you want to know, like, the up-and-comer that's about to spank everybody is Matt Thompson.
All right. Put his name
Matt
on.
Thompson. There we go. We got it.
You heard it here first.
But yeah, no, that'd be my pick.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
So you've been doing golf. You're paying the PDGA for now 10 years. You've been doing it. What's changed the most in your kind of 10 years of PDGA golf, do you think? What's the thing that kind of shocked you?
That's a
if anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anything, right?
Right.
COVID. No.
For sure.
The players that like, there's a lot of people that, you know, let's say 5 years ago that weren't playing disc golf in this area at all. Scott Conn, but Taylor Aflowski, Dan Hastings, Michael Jordan, like a bunch of players that I now locally that make disc golf fun for me. That, you know, 5-7 years ago I would have never known them. So like that's probably one of the things that I've enjoyed that has changed. And the pro division in North Carolina it's got a lot of young people that are actually really talented. People that are beating Barry Schultz, you know, like that's even 3 years ago wasn't a thing. So it's nice to see good people coming up in the area that are fun to play with, that are also, you know, highly skilled competitors.
Well, you notice Barry Schultz is not playing Open this weekend, or he's playing Open, but he's playing MA40.
Or MP40.
That's interesting to
Close
see.
to first cash.
and Swebby as well is playing MA40.
That's got to feel good.
Or
That's good. Get
MP40.
those two guys out
Get into some type of fist fight by the end of the year.
of the way. Oh, that's fucking.
I'm sure there's an agreement between the two of them that they don't play the same division at each tournament, because that's how it always happens. Barry wins pro, Schwebby wins MP40. So
And then they just,
Yep. I mean, they're both winning, so it's there's only gonna be one winner in the MP40 division, and there's two people that want to win at least.
Schwebby's got one of the most ridiculous resumes. When you look at his PDGA page, it's ungodly. Like, he wins more stuff percentage-wise. I mean, he doesn't play the biggest stuff, but he wins more than everybody, like, percentage-wise. It's insane. But, I've got to ask, you're a teammate with Brody Smith right now. His impact is something that disc golf hasn't seen yet. Mm-hmm. Do you feel any sort of way about it? Is there anything you're worried about? Is there anything that you're really excited for that he's bringing in that isn't really what disc golf's been used to?
Yeah, professionalism.
Mm-hmm. You think so? Yeah.
Absolutely. I listened to a Foundation podcast type of deal. I don't know if it's a video of some sort of the Foundation made with Brody Smith in it, but he talks about his experience at a PGA event, and how that he had an exclusive pass where he got closer to the players, and there's few people in that bubble, and then outside that bubble were the people that were, you know, paying just regular amount of prices, and so that you don't always get close to all the players. That kind of takes the surrealness out of, you know, Paul Macbeth being a celebrity. And his example was that if you come, you know, to a Lady Gaga concert and you pull up and Lady Gaga pulls up next to you and gets out of the car with you and you open the door for her to walk into the concert, well, that kind of takes away from the surrealness of the Lady Gaga concert, you know, where, you know, it should be the players on one side and then the spectators on the other side. And I really enjoy that. I think that's exactly how it should be. I think that we should be treating our players, you know, at the highest level. And there's a few things about media that they talked about that, you know, I was in support of. I think that, you know, Disc Golf Pro Tour wants to have a media contract with people where, you know, they say after the tournament, if you got, you know, from 1st to 10th or 5th or whatever, that you need to come and be on the, you know, table and talk about your round afterwards. I think that's awesome. But I agree that, especially with the COVID thing going on, but with everything.
But also, like, what happens when, like, they send Terry Miller to go knock on your van door because you're trying to get cleaned up before you have to go be around people? You know what I mean? Like, these are still disc golfers who are kind of living in their van. Like, can you expect all that out of them?
Well, I think as we grow, that one thing's going to grow, and then the next thing. So maybe we don't get a lot of money, but we get like professionals. And once we start getting treated like professionals, then maybe we get some more money.
It's the cart before the horse.
Dilly.
Oh boy. Anywho, that's a perfect segue. Cody, hit him with it.
So, okay. fun times. We're done with the hard questions. We're about to have some fun here.
We're not done with the hard questions. Look at the next question.
No, I mean, it will make it.
Well, all right. Well, whatever. So, all right. So,
Yeah, scare him.
Paul Macbeth's contract, $1 million. Buy a McLaren. If you had Pablo money, what's your first purchase? Are you buying a big car? Are you buying a house? Are you buying a PS5?
All right. I already have the answer to all these questions, so this is easy.
He prepared himself.
Yeah, no, this is just life. I've been thinking about this forever.
Yeah. I look at that. I look at that 250 mega million every weekend out on the billboard.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing you should know about me, I love cars, so I would buy a car, but it wouldn't be the car that you think that I would buy. It's not a luxurious car. I'm into building cars, so I would rather build like an old JDM car that's got a big fat turbo on it.
Sylvia, you getting a Sylvia? Little left or right-hand drive?
S15 of some sort? Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, maybe a GTR or something like that would be cool. But something old JDM. Anyways, that's what I would buy car wise. So it wouldn't be. I want
Damn Miata.
Yeah,
I don't know who this Jay Kim dude is, but he seems awesome.
My favorite car, by the way.
Jay Kim seems awesome, by the way. I like Jay Kim. Just putting that out there.
Wait, what did Jay just say? I know he just dropped a comment. I wasn't.
Like, damn Miata.
Damn Miata. Yeah, he's a big car guy too.
Okay.
Jay's a good guy, man. He's funny. Yeah, I love Miatas. I would buy a big property with a bunch of land, design a disc golf course, make a badass disc golf course, and yeah, have a sweet house.
That sounds perfect.
Much money.
Just host a country club like Kale's doing up in like Minnesota, like a country club for disc golf.
Dude, I'm telling people, you put a wedding venue on there with like a big barn. You make the big barn your little craft beer bar.
You're thinking my wife again there. Level.
We got married
on another level
the first time, so might as well get.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got 3 questions for you. Think of this as like inside the actor's studio with the big ethereal questions. What is Philip like on the course?
I guess it depends on the day.
Sure.
Sociable, trying to be lighthearted, serious.
Yeah.
Those are 3 ways to describe myself.
What? How about off the course? Same person or a little different?
Goofy, fun, relaxed.
You turn it on, turn it off. The switch, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man. And sometimes I don't turn off the switch, and then I play a disc golf round where I'm like goofy and fun when I need to be serious.
Yeah.
So that's that. Yeah, but it needs to be a switch. So it's yes.
What about teaching the game? How are you as a teacher of the game?
The same way. Like, it's still goofy and fun, but like very serious. Like, I want you to have a good time. I want you to enjoy your time, but most importantly, I want you to get better. And like, I care so deeply about people's success and being able to teach them the right way that, I think that that's like a pretty, felt emotion that people know that I want to let them have a good time, but still, I really want to see people get better. So serious but fun. It's a weird dynamic. We'd have to just work together sometimes for you to figure that out.
You kind of let the humor assuage the seriousness for a time, then also crack the whip and it's time to get back.
Crack a funny joke, but when you throw a good shot, I'm gonna give you a slap on the butt. Like,
good game, Jim. Good game.
He can give you a good game, yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
God, I can't wait to throw a good shot in front of you.
Dude,
Yeah.
Either.
Jay Kim says, unbelievably patient.
One good way to describe me. Very patient.
There we go. Okay.
All right, so I wave a magic wand and I make you the president of the PDGA. Let's just say for a month. What is the first thing you're going to be doing?
That's a really heavy question.
All right, so like you have it's a very broad question. Like what am I asking you to do?
Let me be honest. Still be high. Okay.
Yeah, PDGA. What are you gonna do?
When you think of the PGA runs the tour for the highest level of golf.
Yeah, and you said PGA, the Professional Golf Association, correct?
Professional golf. So
Okay.
the Disc Golf Pro Tour runs the PDGA. If you ask the Masters,
Essentially.
they are not happy that you have a Masters major the same weekend as a Disc Golf Pro Tour event. Hence, a Masters player can't go play competitively at the Disc Golf Pro Tour and collect points while there's a PDGA Masters, major going on. Conflicting weekends. That's one thing that I would change. I would make it one big event or organization where the PDGA is in control of what the professional disc golfers are doing.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody in the back of the stands that don't hear this, but please stand up and listen again. That's what it is. 100%. It's the Professional Disc Golf Association, just like the Professional Golf Association. I just don't see why it isn't there. Like why isn't the tons of money that's being brought in off of memberships going forth? That's a whole different subject. All right. So, all right, flip it. You're in Discraft's factory. What's the first disc you're making?
For myself?
Yeah. You have the keys to the factory for
You've got the keys to the factory. You're making you've got the night shift. All
right, cool. I am making a 7-speed driver that is, let's say, 7.5 -1.3. So something that is relatively neutral, that's got a little bit of stability. When I get it fresh in the box, it wants to go just a little bit left, maybe 350 feet. But once I beat it in, it's going to be a nice pop up to flat. So
levered 3. No, I'm sorry.
I throw a tracker.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's an old tracker. Old tracker is what they are. The old Z-line trackers.
So I for the Z-line tracker.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
I have.
Out of the corner.
Come in here. Come on, come here. Come get in the picture and say hello to everybody. You're gonna be famous on the internet. Come on. Come on. We're gonna give a cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers.
Come in here.
To everybody's better half. We all have a better half.
The person that puts up with me 24/7. Hold on. There you go.
I don't know how she does that. Good.
It's just like Big Daddy. You put the sunglasses on and you're invisible.
These are actually her sunglasses.
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's why Jake Kim was talking.
So I had to jack them from her.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, welcome to the show. What is your name?
My name's Amanda.
Amanda, good to meet you.
Amanda, cheers.
Thanks for letting us borrow Philip.
How did you meet this guy, Amanda?
All right. No, she can leave now.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk later about that.
Well, Amanda, thank you for letting us borrow Philip. We've got like 20 more minutes. I promise we'll be done.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
Awesome.
I really want to know how they met, though.
No. You go ahead. You would tell him how we met. That's all right.
What do you mean it's all right? I know it's all right.
We met on the disc golf course.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just kidding. We met.
And that's a dream.
On Hinge, ironically.
That's better than Tinder.
Yeah, it's better than Tinder. It is.
100%.
Well, she's perfect then.
No, yeah, exactly. And I got her into disc golf, and she really likes it. And she's actually getting pretty good. So
checking all the boxes, bud. Checking all the boxes.
Well, then you guys can start taking cash at every tournament you guys go to.
Yeah, that was the plan. I mean, basically.
That's
right?
the plan. Obviously. Yeah, those are life goals on my checkbox as well.
Oh, and she's a
My
lefty.
wife
She's
is
a cheating lefty.
Yeah.
Unfair.
All right, Philip. Who we're going celebrity doubles partner? Who you choosing? They don't play disc golf, but you need a celebrity doubles partner.
Wait, so they don't play disc golf, but I need a celebrity doubles partner.
It can be any celebrity.
Like Paul Macbeth. No, Paul Macbeth is not an
Paul
answer.
Macbeth and Scotty and Brody Miller are not. Brody Smith.
I'm picking Tom Hardy.
Who?
Tom Hardy?
Hell yeah.
Spider-Man?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Venom.
Hell yeah.
Venom.
The guy who plays in Legend. He's the
Bane. He was Bane.
He was Bane. Yeah, I was Batman.
Yeah, Tom Hardy, Bane. What? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't care how good he is at disc golf. I just want his
You just want 2.5 hours with him?
Yeah, as long as I get the whole vibe of Tom Hardy, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
I fucks with that.
Damn, that's a good answer. That's
a
not
good
the
answer. We hadn't had that
Yeah,
one.
that's the best answer. One of the good answers.
We've had a couple of Bill Murrays and a couple of Snoop Dogs. I think those are the ones we've had two at. But
Somebody more serious and intimidating.
oh, I know.
No kidding, dude.
No kidding. Okay, here's some hot ones. I hope you're ready. On a scale from 1 to 10, how dark horse are you?
I'm 100% dark horse.
Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, how freaky do you get?
The freakiest.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. Thank you very much. Thanks for letting me give you that without getting too deep. I really appreciate it.
I did not know you put that question in there.
That was a late addition to the script.
That's weird. That's weird.
Ray Smith's cool people. I think that
he's good for the game, bro.
We get it though. We get that he's controversial because he is, and that's just what it is.
Yeah,
you know?
but imagine being that guy. That's
right.
hard.
He's got to deal with a lot of chirping. He gets a lot of chirping,
and he's 9.99 rated. You know,
and he got a fucking PDGA headline for it.
Yeah, and I got nothing.
And Philo Braithwaite's on the fucking.
I got nothing for getting a 10-20. Yeah, you know, like what?
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, sorry. Thank you for being a good sport. So, how many scoopers a week do you throw?
Paul spells his name with 2 L's. Paull.
He'll tell you the story. That's a real thing. It's a good story. But yeah,
he served in the military though. So
yeah, Paul's a good guy, dude. So what's the Waffle House order on a good weekend and like on a late night?
Okay, so just an FYI, me and Nathan Queen, when we were touring, we ate Waffle House all the time.
He's a friend of the show.
You didn't tell us that. You didn't tell us that when we had him on.
Nathan Queen, man, so good. But he literally we'd be sitting there and be like, do you want Panda Express or Waffle House?
Waffle House.
Times a week, easily.
Absolutely.
So yeah, All Star. I like my my waffle, no chocolate chips, no peanut butter, nothing weird like that. All
crazy,
man. Like chocolate chips in your waffle, you're weird.
Crazy, man.
It's not dessert, bro. It's breakfast.
Yeah, I was gonna
say. Oh,
say.
you save it for dessert,
dude. Come on. But yeah, scrambled eggs with some hash browns. I forget the order. There's like mushrooms and gravy.
It's like double covered, smothered covered chunk.
And greasy, but yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah. All right.
Fucking Waffle House. You got to, of course.
Dude, if you don't have a Waffle House order, have you even lived?
Dude, some people come in this show
bless
and
them. God bless
their
hearts.
They got the big meal with a weird name, but some people come in the show and they're just like, all-star double bacon, smothered, covered, scattered, over easy, rye toast.
It's that good, but not from Waffle House.
Dude, everyone had it.
What's the celebratory? Where are you going? Oh shit! Sorry.
Whoa! No,
I'm just reading, dude.
So you just won a tournament. You just won a huge tournament. What's the celebratory meal? You having steak? You having crab legs? What are you doing?
Dang, that sucks because the last celebratory meal I had sucked.
Really?
Yeah, okay, like if I win, like, dude, maybe steak or a burger or something like cool like that. But last time I won, I had like pan-fried chicken over grits, and the chicken was like this thin, and the grits were dry, and I was like, it sucked when I could have got a.
Well, what would you get? Like, okay, so next year you win a huge tournament, you get
USDGC
$4,000 first place. Where are you going to celebrate?
And can I get some drinks?
And yeah, buy us a drink.
A big old steakhouse. We're drinking beer and eating steak. Like
dang, a big old fucking steak.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I like it.
Like a
okay.
fat ribeye.
Yeah, ribeye. You're a ribeye guy? Yeah.
Tomahawk.
I like the
Ribeye.
Yeah, my parents are all sirloin, and cut it with a fork and it's chops. But no, I want a fat ribeye.
Yo, who's that? Is that a dog over there? Who's that little
Yeah, who's
pupper?
that good boy right there?
Come on over here, Maple. Come on, come here.
Is that a girl?
Good girl?
Little baby?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, she doesn't want to. I can hear it. Never
No.
mind. Don't get hurt.
She's an old dog. She didn't want to move.
I got it.
Oh, she said, "Ouch."
We got on the Sizzler.
We're going to Sizzler.
We're dog sitting right now.
Oh, there she is. Hello. Good girl.
Hey, Maple. We're dog sitting 4 dogs right now. So we put up a little doggy fence. So
Oh, nice.
but there's a bunch of dogs in this house.
Nice, dude. No
There's
cats.
some dogs in this house.
Who let the dogs out? Oh, okay.
Actually, fun fact: my parents and I have 2 cats. So
All right.
I've got a cat, and my little sister has a cat. And I think I went from being a cat guy or a dog guy to a cat guy.
That's a unique path in life. I wish you all the best.
Not usually how it works, but yeah, cats are pretty
No.
cool.
You're
Hey,
weird.
Brad Clayton.
My
wants
dog's
to know,
over here growling. I swear to God, dude.
What's your
Swear to
favorite
God.
trophy?
What's that?
Brad Clayton, what is your favorite trophy in your case?
Oh, it's probably the Augusta one, just because it's like fancy pottery and
Yeah.
I'm into that kind of stuff. But
Just keep rubbing it in my face.
I
That's
got
cool.
like a sweet $1,000 check from this past weekend.
Dude,
Wait,
that's so
hold on.
cool.
Now that you say that, we got it.
Yeah, that check. I got that.
Yeah.
That's like a pretty sweet little trophy in and of itself. And then I also have with a little basket. But I don't know. I think the Augusta one is like probably the prettiest and most prestigious one that I've gotten so far. So, and I also laminated my invitation to USDGC. So that's a good one.
That's cool. I like
Oh,
that.
you
I like
dog.
the-
I threw mine away. I should have probably kept that.
Yeah.
It's not every
Next year, Austin. Or next,
It's not, yeah, I kind of was expecting it to happen every year, so I just kind of went in and threw it away.
I don't know. I'm pretty sentimental, so I save like stuff. Like
It definitely was a sentimental thing, and I should have kept it, but I'm a douche.
right on. So if you have to pick a card of current disc golfers that you've played with, what is your dream card? Like, who are the 3 folks you want to play with?
people that I haven't played with, or people that
No, it could be people that you have played with.
Anybody have not?
Like, what's your dream? If you could just put 4 people on a card or 3 people and you on a card, who are those?
Yeah. So obviously, let's see, Garrett Gerthy.
Mhm.
He's like the nicest person that I've ever met. Paul Macbeth. He's much nicer than most people give him credit for. I mean, he's a very lighthearted person for how amazing he is.
Yeah.
He's carrying a lot of weight with this sport, so he's got a lot of things to think about. you know?
Yeah, exactly. And for being nice to guys in around when he's that serious, I mean, and that good. And then I don't know. I would choose a friend. I would choose Corey Townsend. I think he's like,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
if I could have 2 people that I really, really enjoy watching play versus 1 person that I like playing with, that would be a perfect foursome.
I like that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really good.
I like it.
And
So-
Brad would be my 5th.
Who?
Brad Clayton.
Oh, Brad Clayton. Nice. He's been all up in the chat. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you're on East Coast time, like we are here in North Carolina. We are thinking about doing a little New Year's Eve thing where everyone just pops in for like 2 minutes, takes a shot with us, and goes away.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in coming on our New Year's Eve thing if we send you a link and all you have to do is grab your phone, go on the link, drink something with us, and go away?
Like just one shot?
Oh, well,
I mean,
You can hang out as long as you want, bro.
You're gonna have the link all night. You can just pop in and pop out all night.
2 shots, yeah. I mean, or we could do like 5, shots over the whole night.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll see you on New Year's, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
hearing yes.
I'll
is what
be
I'm hearing.
On New Year's for sure.
Okay,
So-
good. Good to hear.
And then the last question we like to ask our guests, and we timed it literally perfectly tonight. I'm literally about to ask the question at 1 hour.
1 hour.
No,
Bro.
ask it now.
Do you have any questions for us or any advice for us? Any question you want to ask us right now, feel free. Any advice you want to give us?
Yeah. I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, it might be a dumb question, but I'll still ask it. If you guys could each throw a 1-disc round, what disc would it be? I feel like that's actually a pretty hard question because I would have a hard time answering that myself.
I say 400 PA4. I'm a Prodigy guy.
So
400
Flippy,
PA4. No, I've got a pretty stable one that I can just like neutralize to stand up flat and it won't roll over on me if I throw it on enough hyzer.
all right, all right.
I can manipulate the angle with it, and I feel like I'm a pretty decent putter with it as well.
That's
So
fair.
yeah, that'd be what
So for me, it's going to be for every other player in the world, it's going to be their dead straight mid range. So like an M3 for Prodigy, a Buzz from Discraft, a Rock from blah blah blah. But I really love my M3. I can make it hyzer. I can make it turn over because it's kind of beat in. I think it's going to be an M3 for me from Prodigy. You know, you don't always have to get the distance that people, if you just play your shot and lay up, you still get the 3 on a 500-foot par 4, 600-foot par 4.
Right.
So, yeah, mid-range, dead straight mid-range. What
Uh,
about you?
What you got?
What was the question?
One disc round. What are you throwing?
Probably a rock. Probably a flat top rock. As stable and weighty as possible.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Yours is a Comet, right? I presume.
No. I can't
Buzz.
putt with save my life. I'm throwing a putter. I think I can throw a putter I've gotten to a point, I'm like 25, right? So I'm not old at all. I'm like considered young, but I'm not throwing putters on most 300-foot shots even anymore. I'm still throwing a mid-range at 300 feet. I've dialed back to where I would rather throw soft and smooth rather than precise. So, but that being said, if I had a 1-disc round, I would choose my Crystal Sparkle Roach. It's like modern, stable, so you can hyzer it. I can turn it over if I want to. I can putt with it because I can't putt with a mid-range to save my life. So it would have to be a putter.
All right.
Are you looking forward for the Brody Roaches?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm gonna get freaky.
What
Get
else?
freaky, dude.
You got any advice for us?
Advice? For the podcast? No, y'all are cool as shit.
Get out and get better at disc golf. Got it. Thanks.
Please
Phil.
tell your
Have
friends.
a good night, man.
Please tell your friends. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on. Austin, you want to give him a good
Yeah, man. I very much appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming on, man. Much love as always. I love seeing you. Hey, you've got a place to stay in Atlanta, man, for sure. If you ever see an A tier, B tier pop up down this way, hit me up. You got a place to stay. But floor is yours, my man. Tell people where they can follow you. Tell them where where's Philip's next clinic's going down at.
Yeah, absolutely. You can find me on Instagram at Philip_Bartholomew. You can always DM me there and on Facebook. If you send me a DM, or you can message me via email at getlessons@philbart.com. Through Discraft if you can. I give lessons 5 days a week, so hit me up. I'm in the Raleigh area.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope to see you this weekend. I'm on the wait list at Davalo. I live in Durham. Also, if anybody has watched this video and wants a frother hat, we got 3 left up in the Durham area. Give you a discount, and maybe Philip will sign it for you.
Yeah, Philip's going to be buying one of those on Saturday when he comes to the tournament.
Well, Philip, you get one. You
get one. What color do you want?
What colors you got?
Well, here's the
We
deal.
got all
So
colors in the show.
You gotta know somebody to get blue or yellow. The black ones you can buy online. So
well, here, bring them out on Saturday, and I'll be there. I'm going to be there on Saturday with the AM event.
I will, and we have more big news about hats, anyways. So
yeah, we're gonna get there in a second.
Dude, can't wait to see you on Sunday. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. It was a lot of fun.
See you on New Year's.
Brother. See you on New Year's.
That's right. I'll be here.
Cool. Later, dude.
See you, man.
Ooh, that was fun. That guy was fun.
Yeah, dude, I love me some Philip Bartholomew.
Yeah, that dude's rad. Let me get that on over there. All right, we got a little bit of that was perfect, like an hour. That was good.
Dude, so 3 of the top 4 pros at the tournament this weekend have been on the show.
Okay, so we got Philip, Barry,
Nathan Quinn.
Nathan Queen,
And Nathan. Yeah, so 4.
And Raven.
4 top pros. We're killing
Yeah.
it.
That's pretty good. I think we are killing it. We actually are killing it. One thing I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for being fans of the show and liking what we do. We have tripled our hat sales in 1 week. So as of the show last week, we had sold 1 hat. We sold 2 more this week. So we have now tripled our hat sales. I want to thank you guys for that. This is going to blow up. We're going to the moon, boys, to the moon.
Anybody watching from Raleigh, contact me. I have a couple hats left. Hand delivered.
Hand delivered. Yeah, so here's the thing.
Hand delivered. 1 blue, 1 yellow. Those are the only times you can get.
Yeah. There's the only time you get those. Those blue and yellows, you got to know somebody. The blues are actually sold out. Cody has the last blue ever, or at least for this year. So anyway, I just want to say that was awesome. Also, guys, not to brag a bunch on us, but we are tonight. I'm going to sign some paperwork.
Yes.
We are going to be in a video game.
We're in a video game.
We're going to be in a video game.
It's a video game.
A few weeks back, we had the folks on from Tree Industries. They're making the ultimate disc golf video game. It's in beta on PC now. It's going to go to consoles when it goes to alpha. And we're about to sign a deal for the alpha where your character can get customized wearing a Frolfer magazine shirt or a Frolfer hat. It's going to be that black and white guy right there. So, that's big news for us. I wanted to brag on us a little bit because this is show 30. We've been doing this for a while.
Show 30, by the way, guys. Over half a year we've been doing this.
Yeah.
I really can't believe I've sat here and drank with you fucks every Thursday night.
30 fucking times, dude.
And then you and I on the weekends, maybe half of the weeks in between. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean,
you guys have watched.
Hey, yeah, cheers.
Oh, you idiots.
Yeah, YouTube sent me a thing and said last week YouTube sent me a thing and said that people had watched 28,000 minutes of us, like combined, which I thought was crazy. But yeah, thank you for that. Other local news: the Super Bowl Scramble put on by Bomb Squad. It's a 2-day, 3.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a giant bomber.
That's the thing.
Giant bomber.
Details. Are we
What's
doing
that?
it? What are we doing?
No, I'm not. I'm not currently signed. I'm not currently in a contract to be on a team because the distance is a lot for me. It's really far from my house. But Super Bowl Scramble at Lula, put on by Bomb Squad. This is their new home base. They're putting the shop up there. They're going to do events up there. It's a 3-round, 2-day team tournament, 3-person teams, all AM teams, all pro teams. That goes on sale Saturday at 8 p.m.
What? Let's go.
I meant to mention something to Phil about that because I feel like that'd be a good introductory to Atlanta Disc Golf to tell him to bring like 3 of his best buddies to play on a team.
Ooh, let's go.
Phil, if you're still watching, man, please sign up for that. I will put you and your 3 boys up down here in Atlanta. Bring your best. Me, myself, roommate upstairs, Matt Rasola and Bryson James will be on a team.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
we're bringing the 8 team.
I should not play
Isaac and Ezra Robinson and Alvin Harris will be a team.
No way.
That's disgusting. That should be illegal.
They're gonna.
That should be illegal.
No
Bring
way.
the best. Bring your best. It's a Super Bowl scramble. Anything can happen and alternate shot in the last round.
Yo, Jay Kim, real quick, has now twice said, I was just at Perkerson, followed up 6 minutes later by, I'm a Raleigh local and played Perkerson this week. Perkerson is
nice, Jay.
Hell yeah, Jay. Great
You got a good representation of what Atlanta is. The park area itself has like significantly gotten way better than what people perceive it to be.
There's no way. no team.
I hate that people hate on Perkerson as much as it is. Like it really has gotten so much better down there.
And
There's
you like that?
literally
win it.
no team that's gonna beat Ezra, Alden.
Oh yeah, we're still stuck on the Super Bowl scramble.
Yeah, Super Bowl scramble.
No, I think Matt, Bryson, and I have a very good chance. Those
Yeah,
kids are
absolutely.
young.
But this will also be kind of like the
I'll give
christening
you
event.
3 strokes and still bet on them.
Yeah.
You give us the +3 on the odds.
I was gonna say though, with the event up there, that is Bomb Squad's kind of like christening of their relationship with the property, because now they're going to be the pro shop. They're going to be running the events up there. They're going to be running some of the pro shop stuff up there. So this is their kind of opening whatever you want to call it for this. So this is awesome. If you guys can get in on that, you definitely should. We love Bomb Squad. We love Lula. So,
Dude, that would be like Nathan, Raven, and Philip Bartholomew playing.
That'd be a fucking solid squad to come down here and try to take some money.
Ooh, let's go.
Paul Bell, Purgatorable, don't come, go to Redan. Actually, if you guys are looking for a beginner-friendly Sunday morning dubs, Redan's the place to go. If you're a beginner,
Stop, Adam. Stop.
All right, so
helping beginners.
what have we
Stop what you're
done?
doing.
What have we got left here? We got fun facts.
National news tonight. Do not go to Redan on Sunday mornings if you're new. Anti-bumps. Oh, dude, that was huge. That was huge.
Yeah, so the national tour has bumped up all of the Elite Series bonuses for the FPO and MPO fields.
Dude, I'm really so happy to hear that.
They're equal.
That's something that they've been pushing for a long time, and I think it's well deserved. I mean, they're equally part as we are in this game, and I think without them, we are nothing. Honestly, that is what it is.
Yeah. So the payouts, when it's first place for Open Women and Open will be $5,000.
Yeah,
I think that's amazing.
I think wholeheartedly I agree with that. I think without the women in the disc golf world, the men are nothing. And I mean that's just in like real life, without the women that like back you, like you are nothing in this world. So
and you hear all these arguments about, the money they bring into the game isn't the same. Well, who cares? I mean, that's a product of something that has nothing to do with disc golf. So
right.
I'm into it. Like I said, we had tried to help out with one of the other. We tried to put some money on an event before to make sure that they were equal to the whole thing. But this is awesome. This is huge news. This is a professional sport that's kind of on the rise, making this sort of equitable decision. Hopefully it can ricochet around the sports world and maybe make an impact outside of disc golf. We shall see.
What do you guys think about the Smashbox sponsorship? Partnership.
So if you guys don't know, DGPT and Smashbox have a 3-year deal now. Smashbox is going to be the official media contingent for the DGPT, which means that you're going to have Terry Miller at every DGPT event. You're going to have all the rest of that crew there. I don't know if
Hold on, I'm trying to slam the rest of my beers that I have locally so I can talk about this.
You're good. But what I'm saying is I don't
done.
know what's going to happen.
That's my only comment.
Are they still going to do Tuesday nights, or are they just going to have to focus on DGPT now? Who knows? But yeah, that's the thing that's happening. And then the Disc Golf Network, actually, this is great news. They have picked up all of the national tour stops and a couple of other events. You're going to get for your membership, which is going up in price this year. It's going to be $9.99 a month instead of $8.99. It's going to be $75 a year. Your Disc Golf Network membership is going to give you 14 live weekends of disc golf.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but I don't want to pay $75 for the year.
Yeah.
But I mean,
why not just make it the same 55? I literally pay the same. I pay $50 a month for full cable.
Yeah, but how much do you watch?
I don't want to pay $55 for maybe a half year of disc golf.
This is $10 a month.
1/4 of a year of disc golf.
Okay. I mean, I like it. I'm going to spend the $75 right up front.
And where does that money go? Does that money go to the DGPT championship?
No, it's
Or
going.
am I
towards-
paying DJ? Am I paying Smashbox to put out some like shitty podcasts halfway through the year?
No, I
Halfway
don't
through
think
the week.
so. I think no. I'm talking about Disc Golf Network. Disc Golf Network.
Right.
So Disc Golf Network is.
But am I also paying for the podcast that they're putting out?
No, you're paying for Disc Golf Network. They're getting new cameras this year. They said they're actually adding.
Well, Disc Golf
something.
Network is also sponsoring that party podcast that they're putting out.
Right. So I mean, they're definitely putting out podcasts. They're putting out content, but that's what.
But is that what my $75 is going towards? Is it going towards the podcast and my live stream, or is it going towards?
I mean, I guess that's the same as asking, like, if you buy a $20 Frolfer hat, which one of us gets the $6 and which one of us gets the $5 or whatever.
Like, don't get it twisted. Anybody that's watching this right now, I am going to pay my $75 next year and watch it every single tournament, just like I did this year, and paid my $65. But I just want to know, like, what more am I getting other than like 5 more tournaments? You know. No, this isn't my hot take at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hot though.
I mean, that is hot, but it's like that's what we're talking about. Like, I was honestly almost heartbroken that they raised it up and then gave me like 7 more tournaments, even though I paid $65 this year and didn't get the X amount of tournaments that I paid for. You know what I mean?
Sure. Like, so this year, I'll give you that. This year was different. Like, you signed up for it, and then COVID hit, and then you didn't know what you were going to get, and you had to make
right. And like, I was never like giving back any money. Like, why am I not like this next year is the same rate because I'm a loyal customer?
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's.
I'm asking you guys like you're the Disc Golf Network, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with the coverage, and like I thoroughly enjoyed the coverage, thoroughly enjoyed the commentary for the most part.
Your roommate's got something to say. Matt Verstolet says it's the same as $5 to watch each event. The benefit is better coverage, and we can only hope that they will continue to reinvest in the growth of the sport. How brave?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
say something so vanilla about it. Though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is the next? Like, are they investing in the growth of the sport? Like, are we going to have a DGPT? Like, yes, they put up $20,000 for the Pro Tour this year. Like, are they going to put $50,000 up next year?
I mean, that's the whole thing is we don't know where the bottleneck of the disc golf money is. We know it costs less than $2 to make a disc, and we know they sell X many discs. We don't know where the bottleneck of the money is. We don't know who has all the money. There's a lot of money that's not accounted for in the disc golf economy.
I think we're this is a good like cliffhanger. Let's just see people where they're at.
Cliff to jump off of.
Give somebody a 2-minute warning, Adam.
My 2-minute warning. Man, I don't have one. Let's not.
I mean, that was literally all it right there. Like that was our hot takes for every one of us.
Warning altogether. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. Like disc golf, dude. I'm going to call, like, listen, I think Austin Hannum is a fantastic disc golfer. My 2-minute warning is going to be on, like, announcing a hot take.
Yeah.
He's just been announcing them. Like, I got a hot take coming. T-minus 6.5 hours, I'm going to drop a hot take. I'm like, it's not so hot if it's been out of the oven for 6.5 hours, bro. Like, it's not hot anymore. Like, you've been thinking about it. This whole so Ultimate Twitter, if you follow any Ultimate Frisbee stuff on Twitter, Ultimate Twitter is the giant term for it. They're so heated about everything. And disc golf Twitter is trying to get there and it's not really getting there. So let's have a meaningful conversation and not for the point of inciting people. I don't get it. So yeah.
All right.
Austin?
That's all I got.
Cody, you got a fun fact?
No,
we good.
No.
Hey, fun
right,
fact
guys.
is we're taking next week off because it's Christmas Eve and we're not heathens. So
Yeah, next week Christmas.
Fun fact: we will be on Scott Stokely's podcast.
yeah, that is a fun fact.
Podcast.
Scott Stokely actually asked us if we would help him set up the streaming for his podcast event on Christmas morning. Although he never called me, so I think he's figured it out. But if he hasn't, call me. We'll figure it out. But he's also said to you, we can join in the fun. So you might see some familiar faces with sunglasses on Christmas morning over on Scott Stokely's channel. That is a fun fact. So
Yeah, we might be there.
Might be hung. Might be drinking
I've
mimosas.
appreciated it always, man. It's always been a pleasure spending this hour every Thursday night. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a great year. We'll see you on New Year's Eve. Yeah?
Got him. I'm Adam. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you want to win this Paige Pierce Fierce, you need to tag us in pictures of Christmas trees. You have a week.
Christmas trees.
I want to see those trees. I want to see them trees.
And if you want a hat and you live in the Raleigh area, message me, buy a hat. Thanks for watching Moneyball.